Hello guys, here's the next tutorial for Substance Painter and using materials, groups and the UV layout of your model. I imported this fridge that I created with Blender as FBX into Substance Painter, and it has two materials, two texture sets. And for the first one that covers mainly the inside of the fridge, I will use a plastic material. So I drag this blue one here into the layers and set it to a white color. Okay, then I will select the second texture set and I will use a metal material for this. I use this smart material. This is a kind of brushed steel. And yeah, I will keep this. This looks really good. But now let's have a look at this handle. The handle is a part of the plastic material, this texture set here. But I want it to be also a kind of metal. So let's do this. First I will add a group. A new group here in the layer stack of the plastic texture set. And then I grab this metal material, this smart material, and drag it right into this group. Okay, now the handle has the new material, that's great, but the problem is that the smart material is also applied for the whole inside. So let me create a black mask and mask out the new material, and I define this on my group. Okay, we are already in polygon fill mode. The default mode is the painting mode. But I change again to polygon fill with this little icon here in the toolbar. And what I want to do now is, with my mask selected, to paint in white parts to this mask and to make the material underneath visible. And I could use the polygon fill tool like I did this here to unmask all the polygons of the handle, but there's a simpler method, and this is the mesh fill. I just select the handle, click on it, and you see Substance Painter is intelligent enough just to paint the white mask for this handle. Okay, there's one thing left that I wanted to point out. I defined this group, and there's a reason, because I could now play around with different materials and drag it into this group and see how they will look like. And I don't need to paint the white mask again because it is defined for this group. And this is a nice and non-destructive way to kind of test and find matching materials for your model, especially if you are not really sure which one you will keep in the end. Okay, I found the material that I like, and now I'm going to export this out for Unity 5 game engine. I'm using the specular workflow for Unity 5. Press export. And that's it, and now we can see how this model will come out in Unity. Here the textures are imported, and that's the final result. The model is fully game ready. This means this door can be rotated around a pivot point that is set in Blender, and the inside of the fridge contains separate models like this box here or the glass panes that we created in the previous tutorial. Okay guys, I decided to upload this fridge model and all the submodels onto my Patreon account, and if you're my patron you can download it from there. And that's not all. As you can see, the components and the models and projects I uploaded to my Patreon account are growing more and more. So think about being my patron and download all this stuff now and in the future. And guys, don't forget to subscribe, because then you are notified when new tutorials are available. Thanks for watching and see you soon on JNM.